Hello, it is Dino Plays Yu-Gi-Oh, and we are here with a deck list for Magnifistorm. Little background about the archetype: it is not yet released in the OCG or the TCG. It is based around Mystical Space Typhoon. If you do enjoy this video, please subscribe and like, and comment any other deck lists you would like to see me do. Keep in mind, I do not have the best deck for this, probably. It's not yet released. I don't know exactly what will be played. This is just what I think should be played based on my testing. I also am playing the Runic engine in this. We're just going to start off with the deck list with the Magnifistorm cards. First off, we have Magnifistorm Great Pyre Phoenix, a Pyro effect monster, level 9 wind, 3000 attack. If a quick play spell is activated, you can special summon this card from your hand. If a quick play spell is activated while this card is on the field, you can target 2 cards your opponent controls, or up to, and shuffle them into the deck. If MST is activated while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. Each is once per turn. Then we've got Magnifistorm Vortex Beauty Valrune, 3000 defense, Aqua Wind. If a quick play spell is activated, you can special summon this card from your hand. When your opponent activates a monster effect and you have MST in your graveyard, quick effect, you can negate that effect, and if you have 2 MST in your graveyard or more, you can destroy that monster. And if this is in your graveyard and you activate MST, you can special summon this card, once per turn each. We are playing 1 Magnifistorming Crothia, 222 attack, 12 defense, winged beast. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects while your opponent controls no spells or traps. You can only use each once per turn. If a quick play spell is activated, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal special summoned, you can add 1 Magnifistorm card and or a MST from your deck to your hand or graveyard, except this own card, and you are locked into wind. Next up, we have our 3 Magnifistorming Suin. I'm going to take a sip of water. Sorry about that. This is a Beast Warrior, level 3, 16 attack, 4 defense. If you have an MST in your graveyard or your opponent controls no spells or traps, you can special summon this card from your hand. Only once per turn, that effect. If this card is normal special summoned, you can add 1 Magnifistorm spell or trap or an MST from your deck to your hand, each once per turn. Then we're on 2 Erdam, level 3 beast. If you have MST or they have no spells or traps, special summon this card from your hand. You can only once per turn. If this card is normal special summoned, search 1 Magnifistorm monster or MST from your deck to your hand. So those are all the monsters for Magnifistorm. Following up, we have our spells, our quick play spells here. You can use each effect of this once per turn. Add 1 level 4 or lower Magnifistorm monster from your deck to your hand, or add an MST from your deck or graveyard. If this is destroyed by MST, you can set it. Summoning technique. Once per turn, each of them. Send 1 Magnifistorm from your deck to your grave, or add an MST. And same effect as the other one. Lastly, we got Sight Trance, which we're playing 3 of. 2 stanza, 1 summoning technique. Sorry if I missed that. Each of these effects once per turn. Draw 2 cards, discard 1 Magnifistorm or quick play spell, or if you don't have any in your hand, discard your entire hand, or add MST, same effect when it's destroyed. We're playing 2 MST, 3 Fire Formation Tenki. When it's activated, add a level 4 lower Beast Warrior. This searches Suin. And we are on 2 Magnifistorming Sovereign Tyranny, a continuous trap. Once per turn, you can target 3 quick play spells in the graveyard, including Magnifistorm's card. Shuffle and draw 1, and then you boost by 3k attack for 3 attack for wind monsters. And then if MST is activated once per chain, you can target 1 face-up card your opponent controls and negate its effects. And you can reset if it's destroyed by MST. Now for the runic part, we are on 1 Slumber. All of the runic cards are once per turn, and they can do the first thing or the second one. Special summon 1 runic monster from your extra deck to the extra monster zone. Slumber's first effect is it protects the card it targets, and it cannot attack for that turn. It banishes the top 3. We're on 2 Destruction. Pops a spell trap and banishes top 4. 3 tips, searches a runic card, banishes the top 1. 2 freezing curses, negates an effect monster, banishes the top 3. 2 flashing fire will destroy a special summon monster and banish the top 2. 2 runic fountain, field spell. You can activate quick play spells, runic quick play spells from your hand during your opponent's turn. And if you activate a runic quick play spell, once per turn, you can target up to 3 runic quick play spells in a graveyard, place them on the bottom of your deck in any order, and draw the same number of cards. We're on 1 terraforming, 1 feather duster, 3 Multarmy Foolus, and 3 Jolin Lockbird. For the extra deck, we have the Geary of the Runic things. This will add a non-runic or non-quick play runic spell from your graveyard when it's summoned. Hugin, when it's summoned, will discard 1 to add a field spell, runic field spell. Run Zeus, Typhon, 3 Totem Bird, 2 level 3 wind monsters, and it will negate a spell trap. 1 Levier the Sea Dragon, 2 level 3 monsters. It will special summon a banished level 4 or lower monster. Useful with the runic cards. We got Access Code Talker, Nightmare Unicorn. When this is link summoned, you can discard 1 card, target 1 card in the field, shuffle it into the deck, and if it's co-linked, you can draw 1 card. Nightmare Phoenix, it will pop 1 spell trap. 1 SP Little Knight and 1 IP. For our side deck, we have 3 Multarmy Perilia, 2 Meows, 3 Lancia, 2 Nibiru, 2 Lightning Storm, and 3 Twin Twisters. A quick play spell, discard 1, target up to 2 spell traps on the field, and destroy them. So this is our deck list. I would say it's pretty nice, and I'm going to get into some of the games. There is no real linear combo for this deck. It's very dependent on what your opponent has made and what you open. So I will show you some of the games. So game 1, we are going second against K9 Super Quant. We open Foolus. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to shotgun it. They go Ash. They are going to go their full combo. They summon their K9 guy, K9 Azuna, dump Lupus, Lupus effect, summon back. Xyz for Ripper, Ripper effect, detach, add city, set that guy. Activate city, Arcadia case, can't spot peek, blah. Search that guy, activate this guy, summon back this one. I don't know what I'm saying. This guy's gonna search another one of that one. They're gonna make this guy and then pass. We're gonna start with Tenki, search another Suin. We're going to go 10 Trance, just draw 2. We're going to discard our second Suin. We're going to chain this guy. They're going to chain Lupus, or Ripper, sorry. Clear Negate. We're going to activate Tribute to search an MST. We're going to go MST on their back row. They're going to chain it, targeting this guy to do something, and it requires him to be on field. So we're going to go Flashing Fire to destroy. They're going to chain Lupus to summon. Now that MST is engraved, we're going to summon Suin effect. They're going to chain that guy and Effect Veiler, targeting this dude. We're going to go ahead. They're going to activate Super Quant, make this guy. They're going to activate this guy, draw or whatever. Make Typhon, they're going to activate that. We're going to chain Slumber to protect. We're going to go Typhon, or they're going to go that guy to search. We're going to go Typhon, detach to bounce their Link 3. Battle phase, skip the battle phase, end phase. They're going to draw. They're going to activate this to destroy, and we are going to scoop here, I think. Yeah. So that's game 1. Not that great going second against this deck, as you can see. Game 2, we are going second again. We opened up the Foolus. They're going to activate that. We're going to chain Foolus, and they accept the minigame. We're going to let them do their DD combo. They're going to draw, activate, target to add, bounce that back to do something, activate that guy to summon from extra deck. We're going to draw 1. They're going to activate that spell, Dark Contract. They're going to search. They're going to activate the Pendulum effect, activate again, place this continuous spell. Continuous spell effect, specials from deck, we're going to draw one. They're going to activate that one. Link 2. A lot of triggers there. We are going to draw. They're going to pendulum summon, we're going to draw one. They're going to activate that, make it level 2 or something, I don't know. XCs, we're going to draw again, they're going to activate, they're going to search a trap. They're going to XCs again, we're going to draw, they're going to activate targeting itself, burn me for 1000. They're going to link 3, I'm going to draw, they're going to activate this guy to mill. They're going to activate this one, targeting that to send, to do something. They're going to activate that, supposed to summon from their extra deck. Then they're going to XC summon, we're going to draw again. Bounce that back. This effect's going to send that to grave to summon from a grave. They're going to activate this guy to summon from grave. Also, burn himself for 1000. They're going to activate the search. They're going to synchro, we're going to draw. They're going to activate this, summon from banishment. They're going to XCs for seizure, I'm going to draw again. They're going to activate this guy to do something, I guess pendulum summon, yep. We're going to draw from that, then they're going to link 2, we're going to draw from that. They're going to set 2, activate 1, pass, we're going to have to shuffle back 2. Starting our turn, we seem to have a couple of cards in our hand. Let's see if we can play through it. I'm going to start off with tip, search fountain. Banish 1 off the top, let's roll, 25 cards left in deck. We're going to activate Fountain, activate Freezing Curses to negate their Caesar. Banish 3 down to 22. We're going to activate Destruction, pop their back row, that's set. It's going to get destroyed, Banish 4. We're going to activate Fountain to draw 3, shuffling those back to the bottom of the deck. And we're going to draw more cards. We're going to go MST, pop that back row, putting this in our grave, special summon soon affect the search. We're going to add the trap. From here, we're going to go and special summon Edrum effect. We're going to add Crothia. We're going to activate 10 key effect to add the second Suin, just in case. We're going to go ahead and activate Tribute to search an MST. On res, we're going to special summon Crothia. They're going to negate. That's fine. They're gonna activate this guy again. We're gonna chain MST, popping that. We're gonna activate this guy to draw to add him to dump a Magnifistorm. We're gonna dump this one. We're gonna set 3. We're gonna activate Slumber to special from deck. We're gonna make Totem Bird and we're gonna make SP effect. We're gonna banish this guy. And we're going to pass for turn here. We're going to discard 2 for card size. We're going to drop double troll. They're going to activate this. We're going to Totem Bird negate. Change stanza, change tip to search. Keep in mind we can't activate from our hand. We're going to add here flashing fire. From here we're gonna mill Call by the Grave. They're at 16 cards up in deck. They're gonna negate that with their Totem Bird. Activate Crothia. They're gonna activate that. We're gonna activate Freezing Curses to negate their DD. So that we can summon our Crothia. Banish 3 off the top, then 13. Crothia is going to summon from our hand. Runic Fountain effect, draw 3. Crothia effect, search 2. We're going to add Pyro and MST. We're going to send back to draw 3. We're going to draw Tip, whatever. They're going to activate that. We're going to activate Flashing Fire to destroy. Banishing top 2 as well. It's going to destroy, banish top 2, they're going to resolve that effect. We're going to activate Pyro Phoenix, a special summon. They're going to banish 3 or 4 from the graveyard to summon that guy. Have 3 chains here. We're going to activate SP to get that guy off the board. We're going to chain Destruction to destroy this one. We're going to chain this one to shovel back 3 to draw 1. And we're going to activate Stanza to add our MST from the graveyard. This is going to shovel back 3, draw 1. This is going to pop that card, mill 4. Bounce, that's not going to resolve. This one's going to resolve and negate our whole thing. They're going to go battle phase, pierce over our Crothia, main phase 2, end phase. SP comes back. We're going to draw for turn. We're going to activate Terraforming, search our second fountain. Here, we're looking at their deck, 7 cards left. We're going to go tip, search 1. They're down to 6 cards. We're going to add Flashing Fire. Flashing Fire, we're going to pop their 4K beater. That's going to banish the top 2. They're down to 4. We're going to activate Fountain, shuffle back to 3, and we're looking for a destruction here. They're going to activate that, and we hit the disruption. That's gonna ban us 4 from the top of the deck. We're gonna pop their set back row or their open back row in the pendulum zone, mill 4, and we're gonna go straight to end phase, and they will deck out for game. There's a clear advantage of this deck. Very good grind game there because of the runic cards, and they played into the Foolish. So I hope you enjoyed this deck overview. I'll get back to you with the deck list. The deck's grind game is very well put out. A lot of grind game, a lot of stuff that they can do. Going first, it's amazing. Going second, not so much. With the back row set up there, as you saw in the Canine game, we did kind of get demolished. But going against DD back second game, the Foolish paid off. There's a lot of upsides to this deck. MST will negate with this guy. You didn't get to see it. A lot of consistency. Didn't get to really use any of my negates. But it is pretty consistently good. All it needs is a better end board piece or an extender instead of Totem Bird. We need a Xyz 3 that will do something, because as of right now it's a little bit janky and it's not that great, but I could see in the future this being a meta relevant deck. Again, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe and like the video. If you have any other decks that you would like me to do a profile for, don't be afraid to comment it. I will try my best to make one. Thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed. See you next time.